Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Target 100 in Mathematics by Shivesh Kumar Singh. So finally we are near to that date where we can say that our hard work is going to pay and everything will be in our favor. Okay, so finally we are very close to the day for what every student was waiting throughout the year. Okay, what for I am talking about, can you guess? Did you say that for mathematics exam for grade 10 in CBSE India, which is to be held on Monday, on Tuesday on 21? No, I am talking about this is the last exam, so this is the more happy and very, very convincing thing for the students. After that, you can have some free time, some relaxing time, which is really very much required as a student life, if I can think at your place. Okay, I can understand the hard work what you have done throughout the year. Now it is going to be rewarded with the good marks. Okay, so it's student, my dear students, so everything you have done very well. I am sure you have done all the exams very good. Hindi, English, science, social science, every exam you have done really very well, very well. Wonderful exams you have done, I am sure. Now this is the last exam, mathematics, and luckily you have got 3 days gap. So three, why I'm saying luckily 3 days gap, because if you get more gaps, sometimes you can utilize it, but chances are more that you will become lazy and then exam will not be that much good. Okay, it depends on the person, it is not a rule. Okay, so let's talk about something good by which your exam can be very good, because mathematics is the exam where you can score 100 from 100 very easily. Okay, so let's talk about some points. See, I'm not going to tell you something new, I'm not going to teach you anything in mathematics, because whatever has to be studied, you have done it already. Okay, and I'm sure you are 100% prepared for your exams, but just a general talk so that you can feel little relaxed. Okay, now this is the common thing, the word what you can see here: stress. Stressed about your mathematics exam. Are you really stressed with your for your mathematics exam? Stress means how many marks I will score, what percentage I will get, what my score will decide that future. Okay, in grade 11 what subject I will get. There, I mean, so many things are there to be stressed. Okay, so are you really stressed for your mathematics exam? If yes, then this video is going to help you a lot. Okay, so students, see some important points I want to discuss with you, and I am sure it will benefit you. Okay, now first question comes in our mind, that is stress really good or it is a bad thing for us? Okay, what did you say, is it bad? Okay, I'll say, see, in English there is a saying that excess of everything is bad. Yes. So if there is certain limit for this one thing, then it will be really very good and helpful for you. Okay. So one study also says that if stress is under certain limit, okay, for example, you can see this is like a mathematical definition, mathematical description I am giving you, and one side is x-axis, another side is y-axis. So this is going to be level of the stress and this is your performance. Okay, now if you see, if a person is here, stress level is here, means he is not worried about anything at all. This is also not a good thing. Okay, because if you are not worried about your performance, how much you have studied, how you are going to perform in the examination, okay, then this is also not a good thing for you. So you will not be worried for anything and then you will not work hard. Okay, so their performance will go down. You can see if your stress level is very less, then your performance is also almost negligible. Now if you have a considerable amount of stress, considerable means, okay, I have done maybe 9 lessons I have completed from 10 lessons, so one lesson is left, so I can manage it. Okay, I will do it. So you can get some time, so it will improve your focus, it will give you some motivation. Okay, so it will motivate you highly so that you can perform better in your examination. But if you go beyond a certain point of the stress, then no doubt it is not good for us. Anyone, if you are going to play any cricket match or any football match, anything, and if you are highly stressed, if you are highly tensed, then your performance will be affected and it will come down. Okay, but if you are in in a certain stress, means in a limit, then your performance will be very very good. Okay, but if you go beyond a certain limit of the stress, then there will be a breakdown. Breakdown means, like bus has a breakdown, then it doesn't move anywhere. Okay, so breakdown means helplessness. You will be helpless, that okay, I don't want to do anything, leave it, leave everything for me, I forgive. Okay, that I give up the things. So everything, just you will say, forgive me, I will not do this thing this time. I will take a break and I will not appear for the exam. I mean, so many excuses are there. Okay, so just giving up attitude will come after a, after a certain limit, after this limit, maximum limit of the stress. Okay, so what we can conclude from here, stress is okay, but up to a certain limit. So have some stress, think about this, but don't let it overpower to your willingness to do good in the exam. Okay, now some important points I would like to talk with you. First is avoiding the thoughts and people with negativity. This is the thing what we every day we find people in our surroundings, thoughts and people with the negativity. Now I will give you some examples for this. Every day you will face like this. Okay, for example, if you want to study mathematics from today, then some people will come, okay, why you are starting your studies from today? Just have a rest today and from tomorrow you start. Okay, no, have your own planning and just plan yourself and then act accordingly. Okay, just because you know your situation better, nobody else knows you better than you. Okay, so like somebody will say it's very difficult to do. I request you to be please away from such people who talk negative things. Always they talk negative. They will say, I know many people, those who could not succeed in their life. Okay, like as if they are the judge and they know every people. They will not talk about the people who got success in this field, but they will talk about the people who got some failure, maybe because of some or the other reason. They don't want to know the reason, they see only the result. Okay, somebody has fallen down on the ground, so they will see, oh, he cannot walk, he's fallen down. Maybe their surface was slippery, maybe there was some brick or any stone on the way. Okay, he got stuck in that, it's okay. So avoid these peoples and these thought. Okay, with these people with the negativity and negative thoughts, avoid all these things. Okay, now another people can be, there is no scope or very less scope for this. They may say, okay, why you are studying this course? Just go for another course, this is very important nowadays and it is in highly demand. You will get a benefit with the high salary package in your life. Okay, no, because it is just a beginning of the life. Grade 10 is a beginning of the life. So just avoid all these things. Okay, just focus on yourself and focus on your studies. What you have planned for you, just act accordingly. Okay, now another important points are, now what gap you are getting during the exams. Okay, the gap, like you have today after Hindi exam, today was exam and then after the half day for today, and then Saturday, Sunday and Monday, 3 days complete gap you are getting. So how you will utilize this? If you have some plan for that, then go accordingly. If you don't have, then, because I'm also a teacher since 20 years, I'm teaching mathematics. So what you can do here, like tomorrow means Saturday and Sunday, you can finish your syllabus. Whatever lesson you want to finish, you just finish it, divide it into the half lesson, half of the chapter. For example, you want to prepare 10 chapters, so 5 chapters finish tomorrow and 5 chapters finish day after tomorrow on Sunday. Now in 5 chapters, these 5 chapters also, you must have a very good planning. Don't keep all 5 easy chapters here, don't keep all 5 difficult chapters here. Okay, because then one day will be very easy for you, one day will be the stressful. Okay, so just combine like 3 easy chapters and 2 difficult chapters. three easy chapters and two means you just decide yourself, because I will not say that this chapter is easy, real numbers are easy, quadratic equation is difficult, or arithmetic progression is easy, probability is difficult. No, it is up to you. If you know the chapter, it is easy for you. If you don't know the chapter, it is difficult for you. Okay, so difficulty or easiness, it depends on the person to person. It is not a common rule that a particular chapter is difficult for me, so it is difficult for everyone. No, for example, football is very difficult game for me. I never played football, but for the football player it's very easy. For them cricket may be the difficult game. Okay, so just plan accordingly. It is my planning. If you don't have any plan, then you can listen it. Okay, you can follow it, and believe me, you will be benefited. So try to finish your all chapters within these 2 days only, Saturday and Sunday, by all means. Okay, now what you will do after that? After that, on Monday, you just practice with the sample papers. I'm sure you must have sample papers with you, maybe of exam idea, maybe of you like, maybe of together with, or maybe some other experienced teachers in India, they publish their sample papers. Okay, so just get different resources of the questions and practice them. So practice sample papers, only the questions, because it will give you the confidence. And at this level, at this point of time, confidence is very required for anyone. Okay, so practice the questions, and by chance if you get stuck in any question, in any, if you get problem in any question, then don't waste the time. Okay, just go to this chapter here and see it. Okay, because this is not the time for research. If you are free, then I will suggest that, okay, think about the question and try to find the answer yourself. Okay, but now we don't have that much time for that. So just, if you face any problem, then consult the book or consult your teacher immediately, or through WhatsApp, or by any other means, then get the solution. Okay, so Monday can be utilized for this practice of questions only. That is just one day before the exam. Okay, now what next you can do? Utilizing the exam eve. Now, one day before the exam means Tuesday your exam, final exam. So what you will do on Monday? Monday, you just plan properly, because that day is very important for you. Okay, now normally I suggest my students not to study new and difficult concepts. If you think that it is very difficult for you and you don't know anything in that lesson, then try to leave that lesson. Okay, or just talk to your teacher. For example, in arithmetic progression, just I am taking the example, in arithmetic progression there are two things: to find the nth term, to find the sum of n terms. Okay, maybe in sum of n terms you will have n variety of questions, some questions may be difficult also, so you can prepare with for nth term. So just talk to your teacher that, sir, I am not done with this lesson, what shall I do? So he will guide you. Okay, so nth term maybe one or two questions you will get in the exam, and that you will do it. Okay, so it's better to practice part of the question rather practicing complete new chapter. Okay, now another thing what you can do: more focus on thinking and recalling. Okay, not to mug up everything every time. Just on the eve of exam, means tomorrow is the exam, so what you will do today: focus on thinking and recalling. For example, in quadratic equation, just an example I am taking, in quadratic equation, what you can think that, okay, I studied about what is the quadratic equation, means what is the degree of the equation, it is 2. What is the quadratic formula, what is the splitting method, what is the completing the perfect square, and what all different problems I have studied. Okay, so like all these things you just recall yourself. For example, in probability you want to recall what is the formula for probability, what is the sure event, what is the impossible event. Okay, like all these things, and I'm sure when you can recall like this, then some or the other important questions will be in your mind, and then that chapter will be very easy for you. That will be on your fingertips, you can do it easily. Okay, so recalling and thinking is very important one day before the exam and during the exam also. What else you can do? Not to watch the TV and mobile phone or any disturbing things. This is very important for you, my dear students. Okay, see, if you will watch the TV or mobile phone means any YouTube or any movie or Netflix, anything. Okay, then that may distract your mind, and at this point of time you cannot bear that. Okay, so try to avoid all these things, and it is just a matter of 2 3 days only. After that, your TV will be yours, your remote control will be in your hand, mobile phone will be with you, okay, nobody will disturb you, okay. So try to avoid all these things during the exam. And the last but not the least, it is very important for you not to wake up till late night. Students, unfortunately, this nowadays it is a fashion to study till late night, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. I heard that students study, okay, for the exams, and then next day what will happen? If you are going with the tension, how can you come happy from the exam? Okay, so don't wake up till late night just before one night of the exam. Have a sound sleep. Just set your time, maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock, or 10:30 maximum. Just sleep, have a sound sleep, okay, and then wake up. You may wake up early in the morning on the day of exam. Maybe you wake up at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. It's okay, and then revise for 2 3 hours if you want, if you have time, okay, and then you go for the exam. Remember, you have studied everything. Everybody is with you. Everybody is supporting you. Your parents, your friends, your teachers, your society. Everybody know that you are writing exam. Okay, so everybody will support you. So if you want to wake up early, so just tell your mom, tell your dad that yes, I want to wake up early. Please give me a wake up call. Okay, so set an alarm for 4 o'clock, maybe 5 o'clock. It's okay, up to you, up to your surroundings. Okay, so in place of waking up till late night, I will suggest to you that sleep little early, maybe 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock maximum, and then wake up at 5 o'clock. And then you can revise the things it by fresh mind, okay? Because in the morning, every mind is fresh. So just you can revise the things and then go for the exam, okay? Now, very important thing is what you will do during the exam. When you go there for the exam, from, I think your exam starts at 10:30, if I'm not wrong. So 10:15 to 10:30 means that is the reading time, and then 10:30 to 1:30, what you will do at the, how you will utilize at that time, okay. So this reading time is very important and very crucial. Utilize these 15 minutes properly and make a plan, okay. Like, see, I think you know that on the writing anything on the examination paper is not allowed, okay. But what you can do, I suggest my students, and it is not unfair means, it is also a good thing, that for example you read one question and then you think that okay, I can solve this question, okay, so just don't do anything with that. But if you think, because in my other videos I have told you that there are three types of questions, okay. What are three types of questions you normally get in the exam? First question, that you have studied and you can do it. You have studied and you can do it, okay. Second thing, you have studied but unfortunately you forgot it and you think that I won't be able to do this. And the third category will be, you have not practiced the question and you think that you cannot do the question, okay. So the students who has the capability to finish this third category, they score 100% or more than 95% in the exam, okay. So see, first one is very easy because you have studied, you have practiced a lot, and you think that I will do it, it's okay, I can do it. Now second question, by chance you think that, oh yeah, I studied this thing yesterday, how can I forget this thing, okay. So sometimes you will recall, maybe while writing some other option you will think that yes, this question will also be done by this method. So for that question, while reading this in 15 minutes, you just put a question mark. Question mark will indicate you that yes, I can do this question, but right now I am unable to think about this, so maybe I will do it, okay. But the third category question, maybe one or two in your exams, just put a cross on it, so that you may think, when you will write the answers on the answer sheets, you will know that okay, this question I am unable to solve, so I'll not waste my time now. First I'll finish everything and then I'll get back to this question, okay. So this is my planning, this is my suggestion. I'm not forcing you to do all these things, I'm not saying that this is the rule, but yes, it works, okay, because it will give you a proper planning and space to do all the questions in a well time, okay. Now second thing, not to waste a lot of time for one question. You see, especially for 1 mark and 2 mark questions, I have seen the students write full page of answers. Why unnecessarily you are wasting the time? If you will write one page or one line, if that answer is correct, you will get only 1 mark. Yes, and as examiner also, I went for answer sheet checking also for grade 12. There we get the instruction that for 1 mark question, if answer is correct, don't see the method. Let the method be completely wrong. Let it be one word answer. If answer is correct, give him 1 mark. Okay? Steps are required after that. But be reasonable. that for 2 mark question, don't write so many things. Just write the specific steps only. Okay, so not to waste the time for one question, you can utilize that time in some other big questions with great weightage for 5 marks, 6 marks questions. Okay, and another thing is watch previous step. This is very important for mathematics. For example, sometimes we think correctly, but by chance we write it wrong. For example, if I say, okay, while doing the question, you are doing x plus 2 minus 3 plus 4, and then you are doing x plus 2, and then plus 3 plus 4, and then you will do x plus 3 plus 2 5 and 4 9 by for example I am telling you. Okay, so see, then you will say, okay, I got the answer x plus 9, so take it. Okay, then you will think that I have done the question, but when you will come outside and when you will discuss with your friends, then they will say that no, answer was not x plus 9, it was x plus 3. Then you will think where I did the wrong. Then maybe you will think, or maybe you will not think, that by mistake in place of negative 3 on the second step you have written plus 3. Okay, so this is my third point, that watch your previous step, because in mathematics the current step comes from the previous step. So if previous step is wrong, you cannot think about the right answer then. Okay, so take care of these things, and these are very good things and very common things for you to have some good examination. Okay, the next thing is revise properly after finishing the exam. See, my dear students, nobody is giving you the reward if you finish it in hurry. Okay, and you run from the examination room. Nobody is standing outside to give you some prize, that oh yes, you come very early, I will give you prize. No. So revise your time properly after finishing, and make sure that you plan that 3 hours exam is finished in 2 hours and 45 minutes, so that you can have 15 minutes for revision. You can have 15 minutes for revising the things, and revise it properly. It is not like that, okay, I have done question number 1, I have done question number 2. No, because that you have done before. When you write, for example, you write answer for question number 1 here. Okay, so just tick question number 1 in the question paper also, that yes, I have done this. Okay, so finally no need to match this thing that you have done it or not. So when you will see the tick mark, it means that is done. Next is best thing is, what is the best thing here you can do during the exams? The best thing is you must believe in yourself, that yes, I have done a lot, I have studied everything, and I told you that everybody is in your support. Your father, your mother, your friends, your brother, your sister, everybody is in your support. They are praying for you. Okay, they have well wishes for you. Okay, so just keep these all factors in your mind, and I'm sure you are going to make them proud with your exams and then with your results. Okay, don't worry, my dear students, you will have a very, very good exam on Tuesday for mathematics. Okay, and believe me, mathematics is very easy subject. Just some people make it difficult. Okay, it is not that much difficult, and I'm sure you will get very, very good marks on Tuesday. Okay, good luck for your exams.